Hey everybody, it's Laura, and today I have a what I'm watching on Netflix for you. Alright guys, so let me just put a full disclaimer out there right here, right now. The two series and one movie that I'm going to be mentioning in today's video are not family friendly. They are not for children. So please, if you are going to watch these suggestions, then please be aware that they are not family friendly. Alright, with that being said, I still stand behind these suggestions and I absolutely love all of them. So let's go ahead and get started. Our first series is going to be this series, Sense8. There are 2 seasons of this series on Netflix before it being canceled, and I absolutely love this show. One of the aspects of this show is that it takes place all over the world. It has an ensemble cast which is very diverse in and of itself, but they're always traveling, always interacting in different places of the world. Now, kind of a backstory on this is that these people are linked mentally, kind of telekinetically, so they're in each other's minds, which means they're in each other's minds where the other person is, no matter where that is in the world. So you're seeing many different places in this one show in just one episode, and that for me is very fascinating. Now, this show is going to take you on a roller coaster ride. One of the things I love about it is that it is very inclusive. They're all different races on this show. There are different ethnicities on this show. There are different sexual orientations on this show. It's just very inclusive and very diverse. I absolutely love it. As I did mention, there are only 2 seasons, which is kind of a bummer because you do want more, but they did end it on a great finale. So if you're worried about, how did it end, let me just give you a spoiler. The series finale went out with a bang. It was great. Our next suggestion is going to be the show Toy Boy. Now, this one is going to be in a different language, so there are subtitles, and I'm not really sure if it's a mini series or if it just got canceled after 1 season, but as of right now, there's only 1 season on Netflix. So this one is going to be kind of centered around male entertainers. It kind of touches on how we perceive people in certain occupations, but there is a much larger backstory of this. So there's entrapment, there's people being framed, kind of that storyline of if you have money, you can kind of get away with anything. So in that respect, I think you'll like the storyline of this one. Don't go there for the dancing because let me just tell you right now, it's no Magic Mike, but if you're watching this one, you're gonna be watching it for the storyline. Alright, so our last one here, but certainly not least, is a new one, which I know everybody has probably seen by now because I'm seeing it all over social media, all over TikTok, it's everywhere. And that is the movie 365 Days. So while watching this one, I did kind of feel like I was watching a virtual adaptation of an erotic novel. And since finishing this and seeing it all over social media, I've learned that it is in fact based on a book series. So if you're into that sort of thing, kind of the 50 Shades vibe, but a little more intense, then this is going to be the movie for you. Now, speaking of 50 Shades, another similarity I found with this movie is the music. If you've watched the 50 Shades series, then you know that in the racy scenes, the music was vastly different. It's high energy, in your face, popular music. I find that the music in the hot scenes of this movie are very similar. Now, the ending is going to throw you on this one. Again, keep in mind when you get to the end that supposedly there are 2 more books to the series that this movie is based on. I can't promise you there's going to be more movies, but just know that when you get to the ending, it could be that there's more to this story. Now, this is not going to be a movie for the faint of heart. Again, none of these selections are children friendly. So if you take an interest in watch any of these suggestions, just be aware that they are not family friendly and they are not for the faint of heart. You are going to have very intense scenes in all of these. Alright guys, thanks for watching and I will see you next time. Bye.